Hey everyone, I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer, and today I'd like to talk about emotions and why you lose a lot more Siege games than you probably should. Now, I use the title, it's ranked games. This applies to all games. I literally just used the ranked games title so that it's more clickable. But literally this applies to any games, but especially in ranked, right? Because if you are a ranked main, you don't want to do comp, but playing unranked and casual is just not enough for you. This is going to apply to you most because you're going to see most of these players in the ranked pool. And that's the emotions and losing games part of this game. Now, picture this. We've all been there where we play Siege, we get pissed off at it, but we keep playing and we lose harder and harder and harder. And people that we know we shouldn't be losing against, we are losing against, right? Everyone's been there, right? Not because you think you're better than them, but because they are worse players than you, right? A lot of times they are better than you and you just don't want to admit it, but every once in a while there's one of those matches where you can clearly tell that the people you're fighting just suck. They're worse than you and you're losing, right? Now, this comes down to emotions and what you're focusing on, okay? A lot of times, for me, I'm going to base this all off me, so you will be different, but for me, when I got mad at Siege and I let my emotions conquer me and they led me down the rage path, of just yelling at the Siege, is because I was so focused on winning that I wasn't focused on being a better player, right? Because in a game where you can measure your stats, right? Like the ranked game or even the competitive part of Siege and esports, like winning tournaments, the only way you're going to get a higher rank or a higher stat is by learning. And learning itself does not mean winning. They're two different things. Learning doesn't equal winning, right? Long term it does, but short term in a 24-hour period, just because you're learning doesn't mean all of a sudden you're going to become a god and win more games. That's where a lot of rage comes from, is focusing on winning. Also focusing on elo, because elo doesn't determine how good of a player you are. This season alone, I have been from copper all the way to gold. I have almost beat diamond players in tournament matches. I've lost to gold players in scrims. I've been on the whole spectrum of rank. And it doesn't matter about your skill level. Like rank, kind of matters when you play public matches, and it's going to help maybe put you against better competition, which is really good. But the rank itself does not say what kind of player you are. There are plenty of pro players that aren't even like diamonds or champions, but they're pros, right? Look up their profiles on Rainbow Six Tracker. They're not high ranks. They're, plats and diamonds. They're not champions. Well, plats and diamonds are high. Champions are high, but a lot of them are plats. You'd expect them to be champions by now. That's what it is. You're focusing on the wrong thing. Well, not the wrong thing, but something that's more likely going to make you mad than in the long run, where if you focus on learning, right? My best days when I have had the most fun are not the days where I'm winning the most. They're the days where I'm learning the most. And on those days, I sometimes also win more. Because I'm not getting mad at the game. I'm putting a handicap if I'm getting mad at the game, because instead of focusing on my playstyle and all the things that come into Siege, adjusting to what the enemy's doing, calculating everything, where call-outs and angles and geometry, and they just planted the bomb and it's a 1v4 and I gotta, do that. You're getting mad and you're focusing on the fact that you're not winning. And because you're focusing on the fact that you're not winning, you're visualizing not winning. And then you're not visualizing winning, and it's down a very, very detrimental death spiral. Okay? Now, am I saying throw your games? No. Absolutely try to win your games. But the emotions part of it is you're getting mad at losing. And sometimes it happens, Going into Siege expecting to win every single game is not going to happen at all. You're never going to win every single game. Losing 6 games in a row, for every loss streak, and for every losing streak that you go on, there's probably a winning streak you can remember too. And that's just the nature of the game. So that's kind of all I had to say on that topic. That's all that I've really experienced for me personally. What got me over, raging at Siege, because I get mad sometimes. I'm probably one of the more calmer Siege players. Is I just don't care about, like, if I lose, I understand that, like, the importance of losing and what it means, the weight of it, but I don't get mad at it because I know in the back of my mind that I'm not going to be able to win every game. You know, I'm not. It's how Siege works and anything. So, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more Siege videos. If you want to support the channel, there is links in the description below to the mouse that I use. But I'm Steve the Casual Gamer. I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and I'll see you guys in the next one.